Good morning, everybody. It is our first full week in the house, pretty much. Technically, it's our first full week from a Monday to a Sunday, and I'm basically off today. I only had to do a few hours remote, and I don't have to go in, which means I get to wander around to the stores around here to go look for things that we need. So my plan is to run over to Dollar Tree to just get some cheap storage solutions for our linen closet, the bathrooms, maybe under the sink, and potentially our pantry as well. Those goods are a little bit heavier, so I'm not sure if that'll work, but I'm excited just to go wander around. I haven't seen that much of the town, and it's one of the first sunny days since we've moved in, so I'm super excited about that. I'm sorry if the lighting changes quite a bit, but honestly, it feels so good in Georgia in January. It's insane. But anyways, let's get going to the stores. You would think we're in the middle of nowhere. I think these boys sure think we are. You ready to come in? Huh? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay, so I'm thinking about this one, and there's 4, which would be perfect. One for each of us for a towel, and another one for a robe, and they're 50% off. Granted, they're only $4, but I will take it. This is just precious. So Sam does not like my jute placement, so I was thinking maybe of just getting like some melamine chargers. That way anything that gets on them can just be wiped off. Also, I'm not usually a mushroom girl, but this is quite darling. I mean, that's very Anthropologie-like in my mind too. And there's a cute little set that goes with it down here. Successful trip at Hobby Lobby. Honestly, it was just door hangers and some chargers. Okay, so far I have 2 like this to go under the bathroom. I'm thinking maybe these can go in Sam's closet because he doesn't really care at all. He just needs some storage. And probably these 2. And then I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. That will probably fit really well in the linen closet, I think. So that's what we got so far. Okay, so here is where I was planning on using all of the storage cubes, or at least a good majority of them. This is my husband's closet. I'm not going to show you everything else, but it's currently kind of a mess since we just moved in. We have no storage options for him. So my plan is to fill the cubes up here eventually with his t-shirts, jeans, swimwear, stuff like that, athletic wear, things that don't need to be crisp. Dang, y'all. I think 2 would fit perfectly, so we're gonna have to add in some of the blue ones. Maybe we'll just make like the blue ones shoes or something and put them on the side. Honestly, he's not gonna care. If anyone's gonna care, it's gonna be me. So. Unless you were in the closet, you wouldn't tell that there's different colors. Good enough. Okay, so this is our linen closet. It is a freaking mess. I cannot stand it. Honestly, when people help us move, they just threw it in there, and I can't blame them. We had literally 0 things to put it in, so I grabbed some cubes from Dollar Tree, and I'm hoping we can make it a little bit cuter. And this looks like this, and have a little pull on the front. So here's open, and this makes our linen closet look a heck of a lot better. Okay, so this is our new and improved linen closet for now. I need to get at least 1 more of these if I'm going to put more here. These little bars are posing a very interesting problem because nothing really is going to go all the way back and like fit there. All there is a hand's width. So trying to figure out what could go there well. Maybe like extra decor pillows potentially. But that's how it looks as of now. Okay, so today we're going to make some homemade yeast bread. All you really need is some bread flour, yeast. I like coarse, or just honestly kosher salt in general. Use what you like, and some warm water. And that's it. So I'm just gonna get 3 scoops out of flour, 1 packet of yeast, and then just put in about half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of salt. You don't want it to be too hot, like if it's gonna burn your finger, it's more than likely way too hot for the yeast. I also like to mix it up beforehand, that way you have an even rise with the yeast. I've definitely made this before, was a little bit more careless and just threw the yeast in there and it just didn't really work out the greatest. Mix it up, make sure we have a nice wet sticky dough, and then we're going to cover it with a damp cloth for like 2-3 hours and wait for it to have a nice rise. I just like to mix the initial part with a spatula and then I'll do the rest with my hand. It's a little bit less sticky. Alright, and That's supposed to be to him or me? Him or me? Good boy. You could just do this all day, couldn't you? Oh my God, Georgia sunsets are no joke. What in the world? Okay, so currently Sam's asleep on the couch downstairs, and I'm trying to blow up a bunch of balloons to surprise him for his birthday. It is currently 1 a.m. and gave him a smooch at midnight, but I want to do something special. Alright, this is what we got so far. So I have the happy birthday balloons on the bed, and just balloons scattered all over the ground. And now I'm gonna go back to the couch and pretend like I just fell asleep when we were watching TV.
Get it, Bear Bear. Get it, Bear Bear. Get it.
Hey, mister.
Oh, good boy. Good boy. Get it.
Y'all gotta check it out, huh? Alright, so I think we just got the litter box furniture enclosure for my office since we don't have a better place to put it. So I'm gonna get to working on building this thing so that this yahoo right there walking by will stop digging in the stupid litter box. Alright, here it is. So, realize the top is not even, but once there's weight, it kind of evens out a little. But anyways, now she can just go in here and do her business. And little man can't eat it. So, honestly, this is not something I wanted to buy, but at this point, it's become exciting. Okay, so this is pretty much everything I just bought from the grocery store, and it totaled about, I think, $140 in total, including the 2 cat litters that you can see over there in the corner. But I'm gonna go through this real quick. Okay, so got a variety of canned goods. Some of these will be going into a chili. There's a whole bunch more spread out through here, but some will be in a chili, some will be in a soup. This is for a soup, that's for a soup, oh, it's also for a soup. Picked out 3 different soups and still winter, and I just love to cozy up with a soup and a sandwich, so did that. I love adding these into salads, so grab that as well. Truthfully, this is just something I love to have on hand anytime we need something quick to eat. Just toss in any vegetables that you have laying around the house and some rice and whatever protein you like, and it comes out great. That's just for salad dressings. Ran out of coffee. I like to make wraps, but sometimes it turns into burritos, you never know. Peanut butter is a staple. Honestly, this probably isn't the best one in the world, but it's what they had today. Peanuts, canola oil. Can't help myself, so there's a really nice looking Moscato. Ran out of coffee creamer. Truthfully, I would have preferred something different, but also we've been having some seasonal ones, so it's kind of nice to break that up. Crackers for cheese, which I already have. a bunch of chicken broth stock, vegetable stock, and then some pastas over here, some for soup, some for kind of like a cold salad type of thing, soup, and just to eat, snacks. Been making a lot of bread recently. I'm not on the sourdough trend. I cannot keep a starter alive to save my life. So, yeast is my best friend. Okay, then coming over here, I have some kale and spinach for salads and a little bit for soup. Then I stocked up on that. It's going into an Italian wedding soup along with these. It probably is enough to make either 2 different portions or just one massive portion. Got some cod that we're gonna do some Parmesan crusted cod with. We're out of seasonings. And the farmer's market that I went to, I just couldn't help myself. They had so many good looking produce, and I just haven't had a mango or plum in so long, so I had to grab some of those. And then just some feta cheese for salads, along with this dressing I'm actually super excited to try. Good onion vinaigrette. And then Parmesan cheese is for that Parmesan crusted cod. And lastly, we just have some breakfast stuff to make a breakfast casserole for Sam and I for work in the mornings. But that's the haul. This will probably last us somewhere in the range of 2, sometimes 2.5 weeks, with some things obviously left over for later on. But yeah, overall, I think that's a pretty good deal. It comes out to maybe about $75 a week for 2 people and 3 animals, 2 dogs and a cat. But there you go. But anyways, I just got off my 4-hour shift, so I'm gonna go change and hopefully go for a walk on the treadmill. It's kind of a rainy, dreary day here. So before it gets even more dark and I like to look out the window, I'm gonna go for a walk.